from the sky. No one and no alibi. Life burning hotter than the sun. Fake prophets cashing in the dream. Selling hope through a broken beam. What's the truth? Where's it gone? Through the dark, echoes of a question mark. Why'd they lie? Why'd they run? Signals lost in static screams, shattered glass and shattered dreams. Who's
all right. Welcome to Goof On, everybody. I'm your host, Rich Giordano. It's Monday. It is September 22nd, 2005. I'm glad you could be here. I don't know what happened. It was sharper than a tack before we got here. Here it goes. I got you. Anyway. Glad you could be here. Got a good one. That's right. I hope you had a good weekend. Did you hear? The Buga Sphere is most likely a hoax. But I don't know who it was put it through the Grok AI, the document that showed the analysis that Greer was standing by last night. Oh, this is the real thing. And it says, the AI says that this is a fake document. Nothing aligns correctly. The lines are not evenly spaced. For this to be a legitimate document, whatever, government, whatever you want to put, analysis, whatever, the header and all that stuff. AI says no. No. See, I know deep in my heart that Buga Sphere is a hoax. From the second we saw it and the weird edit, that weird edit where it's coming down, then all of a sudden, where they just were, the grass is like a foot taller. Doesn't seem right. The background seems off. And since then, that video has been altered. It's still on my channel, on my show, though, when I showed it. Can't change that. And it hasn't flown since they got it. So it's been here since, 12,500 and some odd years ago. It's that old. It just popped out of the bush and said, hey, I'm a sphere and I'm here. And then it died. I mean, why all the hoopla? Oh, that's right. It didn't just die. It hit the electrical lines. Right. We never saw that on video. Isn't that amazing? It just happened. They weren't recording in that direction or at all. Stupid. They want us to believe this. And Jaime Mousin is behind it all. Oh, I did not invent the story, but I'll back the story for credit, you know. Jaime Maussan is behind the two biggest hoaxes, the Moomy Doomies and the Buga Spheres. But I'll still watch. Yeah, it's like ufology is a car crash, a constant car crash. You want to look away, but you can't because you know you're going to be wowed by some real bull stuff. And you want to see how they lie next. I'm in it for that. I want to see the lies. I love it. I love it. It is amazing to me how stupid people think we are. You can't believe that Buga Sphere. If you do, I'm sorry. You're just wrong. Think about it. See? No evidence of it flying. And if you look at the thumbnail I put up, those are the supposed characteristics of this Buga Sphere. Oh, it looks like a circuit breaker. It's a circuit board. Yeah, just like we have. Yeah, they invented the same technology. Right, 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 right. Ah, do a little roll call. We'll look at the evidence. Is there any evidence? I think I have some evidence. Let me double check. I think I have evidence that. Hold on. Post committed violence. Incredibly frustrating. Pixel bow. No. Said the Bible. No. Just get Rumble. No. No. Yeah, maybe I do have it here from Mick Westicles. I think Mick Westicles has something for us to look at too. Mick Westicles? Who's here tonight? Hey, Brian Yates, how are you? Good to see you. Welcome to the show. Who's this? Dead Fish Cheese, please. I can't read the whole name. It won't give me the whole name. I can't read it all. That's so weird. Let me go on the channel. What is the dead? All right. Dead fish cheese spread. Oh, I think the orbs are the motors. Since it doesn't have an orb, I don't know what that means. Since it doesn't have an orb, it's not a UFO? What does that mean? I don't know what that means. Well, welcome to the show, but you might be right. I mean, nothing's written in stone. That's the beautiful thing. Dead fish cheese spread person. We're all wrong, we're all right, because none of us know. The only thing I can tell you within my heart tells me, and I really feel strongly about these Moomy Doomies and this Buga Sphere, or any sphere for that matter. I am having a very hard time buying into it because we don't see the evidence, the repeatable and measurable evidence that we need to justify what we're seeing on video. Oh, it flew? Make it fly again. Oh, yeah, can't. We just won't. Well, why? It hit the wires. Come on, man. And that's not on video. Come on, the whole thing's suspect. Right there, you don't have the most important thing, but you have some important thing, but not the most important thing. It's just so funny. Yeah, welcome to the show, though, everybody. Jason Semero, how you doing, man? Thank you. Yeah, that goes to Lucian, who is Chicken Coop Confidential here on YouTube. That's this guy. Welcome to the show. We're going from believers to debunkers. Bebunkers. I see what you're Archie Bunkers. That's how bad. Well, it's always been this bad, my guy. I can't believe I just said that. That's weird. I'm sorry. I just can we Chicken Coop Confidential says we're going from believers to debunk. Oh, bebunkers. I see. That's how bad stuff is getting. Well, it's always been this bad, guy. It has, though. It's just now, I remember a time before YouTube where you still had problems looking for video evidence. And then YouTube came out and everything changed. And everybody had a video to show. And since then, we've been chasing the real thing. Think about all the billion videos that have been out there regarding this phenomenon. It hurts. If I didn't say your name in the roll call, it doesn't mean I don't love you. It means I forgot to finish roll call and we got a lot of show to do. But welcome to the show, if that's what this is. Hope you had a good weekend. Football was unbelievable yesterday. It was so much fun. I couldn't believe the polarizing day. What a strange day today, too. Just a weird week already. Weird week. I can barely keep my eyes open. I probably look like I'm sleeping right now. All right. So, just to dive right into this thing, I saw the post today. Let me pull it up. I think this is it. If this thing disappeared, I'm going to be a little upset. All right, here it is. Grok just tore apart the Buga Sphere paper. Patrick Johnson on X posted. The forgery was so sloppy, he says, they couldn't even get the line spacing right. As I said in my interviews with Chris Ramsey and 52, the Buga Sphere is a fake, and so is this paper. I believe there's video here. Let me see. Is this video? Oh no, it's all right. Let me show you what what he put up here. Pretty interesting. Get rid of this. Pretty scary. I don't understand the motive. Right? Didn't they think this hoax through? That people are going to want to see it fly eventually? And nobody's banging for this thing to fly. So it says Grok just tore apart the Buga Sphere paper. It says up here, the forgery was so sloppy they couldn't even get the line spacing right. It said in my interviews. Let's see what it says here. Is this radiocarbon report fake? They're asking Brock. Let's break it down simply. Intro says foraminifer samples, tiny sea fossils, but table lists resin like glue/tree sap. Total mismatch. Prep methods don't align. Oh. Mentions, next one here, mentions analyzing oxygen isotopes, 180, whatever that symbol is, but no results shown. Real reports include them if mentioned. Oh, sounds shady to me. Typos galore. Bathe should be bath. Wait, I have to read that thing. Missing spaces with one N within, random caps, temperature, not ProLab quality. Yeah, well, if it's from Mexico, oh, it's not from Mexico. That's right. It wasn't it from that college. Text alignment and spacing off. Looks like cut paste from templates. Method refs standard, but slapped together. God, really? That's sad, man. And what does this say? Smells like forgery via graphic edits. Compared to real UGA CAIS reports, they're consistent. On a 1 to 10 scale, 1 is legit, 10 is forgery. I'd rate it a 9. Strongly forged, but company methods are real. But company and methods are real. Wow. Come on. Deep down, we all know. Please, you know it's fake. You do. If you think the Buga Sphere is a legitimate 12,500-year-old ancient alien artifact that just miraculously flew for a minute, but it was so irresponsible and erratic that it ran into an electrical line. Well, Rich, you have to understand, if it's been well hidden for 12,500, maybe it doesn't know what electricity is. The thing is running off a power source. It has to know. Well, not necessarily. I mean, that power source it ran into was humming. All those power lines have a hum to it. Strong current. Wouldn't you agree? No, you don't have to. Patrick Jackson makes a statement saying, regard the Buga Sphere. Just got the radiocarbon report from UGA CAIS dated September 19th, 2025. Claims foraminifer samples, but material is resin. Total mismatch. 28.65% fits organic resin, not marine shells. Bogus notation. It shows here some sort of formula, and then it says missing O data and wrong. That's amazing to me. Let me show you this. I didn't think this was going to happen. So it's all up here. Says, way up here. That's what I was just reading. But then let's go down here and take a look at the report. Radiocarbon analysis report. Oh, I can't get in closer. Darn that, Jan. That's as close as I can get. Yeah, hard to read. All right. Well, this is fake. It looks real to me. However, I wouldn't know what a legitimate University of Georgia radiocarbon analysis report would look like. But apparently, this person who did the research said that they looked for comparisons and this one is not accurate. Mike Merrifield says that's technology for you. Yep, it sure is, guy. Scary. Scary. Patrick, have you considered asking the Center for Applied Isotope Studies at the University of Georgia? It drives me nuts when people cast their net too widely. Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. A friend of mine already has, says Patrick. Morgan says grok heavy. I don't know what this means. Isotope values mismatch. 6 degrees Celsius, 28.65. This terrestrial plant resin C3 photosynthesis pathway typical range 23 to 34%. Marine foraminidine carbonate typically shows 6% or 6 degrees Celsius near 0 to 2%. Value confirms organic resin measured. Does anybody understand what the hell's going on here? Jiminy Christmas. I have no idea what I'm reading. No idea. I really don't know. All I know is it's a mismatch. It's not accurate. And it's not real. The Buga Sphere is a hoax. Not even a good one. I knew it. I just knew it. Makes me sad. I hate being right. I hate it. Yeah, I really do. You're like, oh, yeah, sure you do. No, I mean, it's nice to be right, but it gets old. I want to be shocked one time. I do. I want something of value to come through and me say, that's not legit. And then everybody except for me says, no, it's legitimate. I swear to you, Rich, you're wrong this time. I'm wanting that to happen. I feel like I want to be positive. I do. I really do. People think, oh, all you do is talk negatively. Well, how can I not? After all we've been through. It's not fair to say, you know. It's not. And you know, I find out now Scambian, you know, some of you are friends with him. That's fine. I don't give a shit anymore anyway. But Scambian is still lying to fit his narrative with Jon Stewart. I find out. I would play the video of his lies, but we know how evil he is. Especially, you know, that side of ufology. It's just unstable. The L squares, the L2s. Here's a post from Mick West. He says, you know, about the Buga Sphere thing, he goes, it would be a little bit more convincing if they could spell technology and they didn't just cut and paste over a results letter for analysis. Oh my God, that's what they did. They copied and pasted. Here it is. Let me show you. No, the other one. Yeah. Technology. You know, foraminifer. My goodness. 12,560. blows me away. You can't, if it's legitimate, they're not going to have that. They're not. That's how I feel. Oh, maybe this is a way of them telling us it's fake by putting those mistakes in there. You know, like code. Maybe they're just doing that on purpose. Or maybe the opposite, saying, look, it ain't real, but it is. What is this? It says this could be huge news. From Vetted, when you asked to look into the metal records of David Grush. Yes, by Lou Elizondo. LM says Lou Elizondo personally asked him to look into David Grush's medical records. Were you asked to look into the medical records of David Grush? By who? Yeah, by Lou Elizondo. I told everybody. Lou Elizondo knows everything about me. He knows everything about Scambian. He knows everything about the Cousins brothers. Everything he can find and scrounge up, he knows. Because he would use it against us in case he had to. You know, look at the crazy people. Told you. This guy, man. Remember when that report came out about David Grush? That he had, what was it, ADD or something? He was on the spectrum maybe or something like that. It's pretty serious shit, man. I'd be pissed if I was Grush. Not a friend. Let's take a listen to this.
Yes or no questions for you, okay? Were you asked to look into the medical records of David Grush?
Yes.
Or do you know by who?
Lou Elizondo.
All right. Here this is.
You're going to have to go into that more, bro. Hold up. What was the
Who's the
conversation
guy?
like with Lou Elizondo where this was asked?
Who's the guy, though?
I've explained this.
I forgot to tell you.
Hold on. Lou
I forgot to
Elizondo
ask you,
through
who is the guy?
Disclosure Mike or just himself through Lou Elizondo?
I
Through
believe it was in a back
direct
channel, he
conversations
said.
between me and Lou Elizondo.
I forget.
Go into that
Direct-
conversation. Yes, we haven't heard this before, so go all off.
Was it his lawyer? I forget.
What did he tell you?
Hit the record button.
Yeah, it's already recording. Don't worry about it. I don't step away from it. I have been absolute in my conviction, and I'm telling you guys what I'm saying is real. So,
What did Lou Elizondo tell you about this Grush medical records thing?
about Grush specifically?
Yes, about looking
what
at...
did he ask you? Yeah. How did he ask you to look into these records? Why do you think that that's what happened?
Because I
Is
was
it an
on the
impression?
phone conversation with Thomas, Mike, and myself, and that was a point of contention. And he asked all of us, not just myself, to absolutely employ our research methods to find out exactly what Grush's background was. There was
What
a
your
direct
research
ask.
methods? What are those research? What are those methods, man?
Through
When was
whatever
this?
databases we
What
could
does it
use,
matter?
however we could feed information back.
Okay.
Okay.
Another quick question.
And the only reason they would need that information is to smear him. Why? Right? What's their agenda for smearing him? I mean, we all know, we get it. They want to make him look like, oh, this guy's unstable. What he says may or may not be true now. Can't you see there's doubt in what this guy might be saying because of his past or his current condition? We can't take his story. as legit? That's totally not fair. And if Eleganzo was telling somebody to look into that shit, I don't know. I just have a feeling Eleganzo knows everything about all of us. Whatever avenue, whatever access he can get by people he knows, his own access, his own clearance to get information on us. But he does know people, and it probably goes all the way to the top.
Question for
When? Can I ask when real quick before he moves on? When was
Yeah,
this
when, and then go to
fiasco?
Chipa.
That would have been April of 2023.
Okay. And what was, I'm going to ask because you said Fessler, you, Mike, possibly Sawan. What is your research method? If you can't disclose it, that's fine. What is Sawan's research method?
Well, that's
And was Lou Elizondo aware of the access your wife had with her database?
He was aware of the access that I had, and there was I wouldn't say Lou was aware of my wife's access. That was a hard ask for Mike. Mike was the one that doubled back around on it and asked. And
I know that voice. Why do I know that voice? God, I know that voice. Talk to that person. I don't know who it is. Let me see if it says here. It doesn't say. The only reason I'm playing this, because it's really a slow news day, is because I want to show you that there are no, these guys act like they're best friends, and yet it doesn't seem like they like each other. We're all supposed to be on the same team. And the only way one of these people would not like the other is if they weren't playing ball. They weren't going by their script, their narrative, their agenda. For whatever reason, they decided to jump ship or not jump on ship. And we know what happens. We know what happens to these people. They'll try to make you look stupid if you don't follow what they want you to do. This is that side of ufology. Rules for thee, but not for me. Yep. Been saying that since day one. And Lou Elizondo says 2 guys from the CIA leaked Grush's medical records. News Nation had to officially retract this claim as the records came from FOIA request. Oh yeah, that's right. Ken Klippenstein spoke with Ross before the Ken article came. Oh, that's right. They said it was a FOIA request. Really? A FOIA request? That's right, because the cops were called because there were alleged claims that Grush was talking suicide or saying things like, I'd rather be dead, than go through this. Who hasn't said that? Something like that. It was probably taken out of context, and I remember that. That was bullshit. But because it was in a police report, it became public record. The weird thing is, somebody knew about that incident enough to go in and get that FOIA request. Man, that's dirty. That's somebody you know, a friend, going behind your back. That's awful. Just awful. If you want to help support Truthology for Ufology, all the links are in the show description. Or, super chat, super sticker, PayPal, Cash App. Become a member. We did a members show yesterday. I don't know. It felt good. Felt like a good show. Thanks everybody for yesterday. Appreciate you hanging out. So a post here on X says Washington is hiding the truth about UAPs. Really? They classify everything and block the public and even Congress. Some are Chinese, some are ours, and some are unknown. The American people deserve transparency, not secrecy. Representative Eric Burleson on the UFO cover-up. Well, that's just great, dude. So how about this? How about less this and more evidence, huh? Talk is cheap there, Burles. Talk is cheap. You understand? Done. Done. There was this sighting in Oaxaca, Mexico. It was a really strange orangey shaped thing. I don't know. Oaxaca? But I'm going to play this video for you. It's only about a minute and a half. But when I look at this, I see balloons. I wasn't going to tell you what I thought, but I did because, I think it's balloons. It looks like balloons. It acts like balloons. If it walks like a duck, it looks like a duck, and it acts like a duck. It's a duck. It's a balloon in the sky. Chicken Coop Confidential became a member of Truthology for Ufology. He did it right now, and it's wonderfully. Thank you, Triple C, throwing it down. Becoming a member again. Thank you very much, man. I appreciate you. Woo! Juge Ange and Jeanette throwing it down on the PayPal. And thank you, young lady. What you trying to do? Make me smile? Oh, you did it. Thank you, guys. Appreciate you. You guys did that at the same time. Tell me that ain't balloons. Thank you, Chicken Coop Confidential, becoming a member, and Jeanette, the Angel of Goofon, throwing it down on the PayPal. Thank you. Does this not look like balloons? Now, I know what you're going to say, but Rich, I want you to look at it. It's morphing. It's changing shape. You see that there? It's changing shapeage. Is it? Is that what's going on? Really? Is that what's going on? How come we don't see the end of it? Why don't we see the end of it anymore? Why? What did we talk about? What did I teach you people? Huh? When you don't see the end of a video, it ain't what they tell you it is. Or it isn't what they said it is. If you want to use proper English. That's balloons. And what happens is they get up in the wind and they start to unravel, and the next thing you know, you got crazy shapes like that weird thing you see on the ground with the air, that advertising wind person thingy. Yeah, you know the one. So that's what balloons do when they get up in the atmosphere, even if it's 100 feet. It's different. And, if it looks like a balloon, don't say, oh, wow, it's changing shape. No. See, this is what happens when you don't have experience. You see something for the first time that you've never seen before. I remember when I saw my first balloon thing, and I thought as well that it was a humanoid. Balloons. Sure as hell looked like a human. I'm telling you, man, to this day, when I looked through those binoculars, not the camera didn't do justice. I'm telling you, I saw an octagon-shaped helmet, scuba gear, boots, and a belt around it with a light in the center. And it looked like it had it would lean its arms on this like high chair type of thing. And it sat in a harness. I estimated it to be about 12 feet from top to bottom, and it sat in it. Yeah, that was a pretty cool day. Cool video. I don't know what to believe, but I know what I saw. That's what sucks. Things on the high 8 cameras don't look anything like they should. And high def is just so good, but you can manipulate. You can make fake so much better. But you should be able to pick them out too. All right. There's a video I wanted to show you here. Is this? Hold on. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, no. Oh, that's cool. All right. Well, I'm going to show you this. Since we were speaking about the Buga Sphere, I was supposed to show this, so let's watch this from third phase. It's a good video. This is a good one. They do a good job.
Welcome back to Third Phase of Moon. You've got the Cousins Brothers and more UFO videos just into third phase. But first, more updates from Ken Panama. Now, look at this. He's over it. Basically, people have stated, don't kill it. Last night's episode, Ken Panama, we were stating that he was thinking about destroying it. Now he's got it. He's taken it out of the freezer, put it in a plastic bag, and he's going for a drive. Let's just watch this for a little moment here. So Ken Panama has stated that he's decided not to kill, he's named it K25, excuse me. He's got the name. Everybody was calling it Venom, the Thing, the Monster. Now he's called it K25. He's given it an official name. And apparently he's found this bunker in the middle of the jungle. And he's decided to let it free. Just to let it go. Just keep watching here. It gets crazy. So right there, Ken has just put K-25 into this murky body of water in this abandoned military base, and he's just gonna, I guess, let it go. Brett, what's your thoughts on this? Wow, could this be the end of the story? Ken Panama? What's going to happen to this creature? It still remains a mystery. Is this thing still alive, or did it drown? That's a big question. I don't know. There he goes. Ken's leaving the area, going back home, and basically leaving everything in the past. But yes, Ken went to this abandoned military bunker base, whatever it is, and decided just to throw it in this murky water. Is this a wise decision? Let's hear your comments, everybody. Right, that's a former photograph of it, and this, again, more video of the location.
Okay, that might be the most irresponsible thing I've ever seen. So, an alleged meteor hits the ground. This guy finds it. Something grew out of it. And over the last few weeks, it got pretty big. Like it grew and grew and grew. And it looked like it was breathing. And it just kept getting bigger. And nobody knew what it was. And I think he was going to somehow kill it, maybe burn it. But he decides to let it go in an old military bunker in the middle of the forest or the jungle. See, that doesn't make any sense to me. And if it doesn't make sense, there's something wrong. So instead of having a historical find, maybe find of the century, alien. It could have been a true alien that hitched a ride on a rock. And it came over as microbes. And when it landed here, the sun and the oxygen, it enriched it, it soaked it up, and it used it as fuel, and it grew and grew out of this rock. Or the whole thing's a hoax. Like, see, and that's what it is. The whole thing, it's got to be a hoax. Because why would you throw something that could be, I don't know, a hazard to the world? Have you ever seen that Creep Show episode back in 1982, I believe it was? Some of you were old enough to remember Creep Show. It was Stephen King, I believe. He did short stories on HBO. Usually you get 3 or 4. It was like on a Friday night after midnight. They would show these episodes. And they were short stories, I mean. And one of them was a meteorite hit the earth. And Stephen King was one of the characters in this. And he finds it, and he cracks it open, and there's this fluorescent green grassy type of stuff. And he touches it, and it attaches it to himself, and then it starts growing on him. And anything this thing touched, it grew on. And the end of the episode, it showed the whole town being covered by this moss that was kind of bioluminescent, and which meant it's the end of the world. Well, unless something can be done. But that was an interesting similarity between this story and that TV show.
He says it really can't survive underneath water. Is it still possible that this thing's alive? Just I guess there are reports that the exact location is kind of public, so I'd imagine maybe more people will be going around there, maybe official government. Official government possible hazmat. Who knows what the government of Panama and their... Okay, hold on. What? So we're just all watching this for the first time. Everything coming in from Ken Panama. It's just you kind of got to just wait around, and then he just drops information. More footage of the exact location of where he's left Ken 25, and now I guess he's back home.
Hoy volví a buscar mi caja.
He said he just wanted to be with his dogs.
Me encuentro con la sorpresa de que hay un frasco.
He felt that this thing was getting into his head. It had a bad, foul odor, but he's still looking. He still has some of the samples back home in his little vials. So,
what does that mean? This thing was getting into his head. Was there a mind meld? Or was he just thinking about it all the time, that's all he thought about, and it was something cryptic? Yeah, this thing's getting into my head. No, maybe it doesn't seem like that, but I don't know.
Lo voy a llevar para la casa.
Some of it is like escaped out of the jar. This is strange.
Yeah, his name is Ken
here.
Panama.
I don't think this story's done yet, Brian.
Right?
Yeah,
Isn't
I didn't see
Panama?
this part of the video. It just keeps getting wilder and wilder. Yeah, sure, maybe that other creature he put in the water may be dead, but look, we have more samples and it's growing again. So what's Ken gonna do with these? What's he gonna do with this? Is he gonna keep perpetuating a hoax if that's what this is, or we really need to get to the bottom of this story? Yeah, at first I thought maybe there's just so much pressure. Maybe if this is a
right. That Panama guy, Infinity Eternity, says the Panama guy is brainless. He touches with his bare hands and living with the alien meteorite stuff and recording stuff. Really? Any human with a single working brain cell would do it. Huh? Any human with a single working brain cell would do it? No, I would have called it in. As soon as I found it, I don't think I would have touched it. Man, I don't know. Man, this guy was dumb for touching it. But did he cut it and leave portion here with him? I mean, he got rid of it, right? But then I see these here, and one's out of the jar.
Hoax. He just had to, figure out how to end it because it's getting way over his head. So he figures, hey, let me just take it out, show everybody that, hey, I dumped it in the water, and this story's done, and it's not going to go anywhere. But as we're looking here, I think we're far from over with regards to this story, and there's more of them. These things seem to spawn. Okay, hold on. More information. Apparently a live interview with Secret Service Sam. Listen.
This just in, I have some of the most exciting news of my career and some of the most breaking news that could ever happen. Tomorrow, mark your calendar on Samson's World, my podcast with me, Secret Service Sam. I will be getting the first interview with Ken Panama. I am sending so much love, appreciation, and respect out for Ken to give me his time. He says he has not given any interviews.
This was yesterday.
Any interviews that this far. It is his first time on a program. Again, tomorrow, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, California time. This is insane. If you guys have questions, let me know here in the commentaries. He has told me he doesn't have a ton of time to hop on the live. I do have my good friend Oscar who will be translating. He's going to be there with me. Put your questions in the feed. Spread this word to everybody in the world that the #1 story, the most captivating story in the world about this growing meteorite, and the man who has kept us all alive with this story in the last 2 weeks, he's taken over the world, and I look forward to interviewing him and asking him the most important questions. So let me know in the comments so I don't miss any question to ask him. Secret Service Sam out.
All right, so there you go. I guess tomorrow we're going to get a live interview via internet. Secret Service Sam tomorrow, 2 p.m., 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Guys, we gotta find out what happens with this. I guess Ken Panama.
Well, it looks like, my peeps, all right, I'm not going to say anything just yet. What's that? Yeah, I thought there was going to be more to... Oh, yeah, no, what am I doing? Sorry, good Lord, my brain just overloaded with anxiety. Why? I don't know. Go.
With Secret Service man Sam is going to come with a new interview.
Here we
Hold
go.
up a sec. More breaking news. Remember the Buga Sphere? Well, Dr. Greer last night texted us an email, and he dropped the information today with regards to carbon dating of the Buga Sphere and the resins that were found in it, and it's dating from around 12,580 years ago. 12,500 years ago. So here's the University of Georgia, a radiocarbon analysis report showcasing with some of their carbon dating technology that the sample BGS and the resin that was involved, and they hit it with some samples were combusted at 900 Celsius and evacuated seal ampules in the process, presence of a cut. Look, you could just go read it. I'll be supplying the link here, but this is all being broken down that the resin in here is over 12,000 years ago. Go figure. The Buga Sphere, it's back with more mystery. Now, you guys want to see the UFO videos. That's why you're here, right? Well, we've got a lot of crazy weather phenomenon and UFOs in this episode. Take a look at this.
No. Oh yeah, look at this thing.
Happening in Cuba, people managed to capture something that is unlike any kind of weather system that I've ever seen. It doesn't look like a tornado or a spout. This is something that's just kind of strange. It looks
But the whole thing it's not moving.
like it's just
There's
dumping
no cloud
water,
movement.
like a waterfall out of
Nothing changes here. All of this stays the same.
the clouds. Weather phenomenon manipulated.
If this was legitimate water coming down, you would see it cascading. You don't see
I'm
it.
not exactly sure. Dr.
And
J.
the guy's moving the camera back and forth so much so they can put this fake background in. It's fake.
You know, you actually took the words out of my mouth. It's
Nobody. Look, watch. See if this disappears.
absolutely not a tornado.
Okay.
not a
All
water
right.
spout
All right. It did move. That did move.
at all.
Okay.
If
Well, now I'm excited.
anything, what if this is some sort of portal? We know it's not weather related. Nothing in nature
Okay,
does
so that was good right there. So there is changing in this tube of whatever.
this, and look how stable it is.
Yeah, that's amazing.
That's crazy.
Blake, that's a big question. Is this just
you can see something just happened there. That did it just change? Like, hold on. God dang it.
Blake, that's a big question. Is this just a column of water falling from the
Yeah,
sky?
that is
That's
weird.
exactly what it looks like, or it's just a
Hold on,
natural
I wanna
water
see
spout.
something here.
It's up to you to. That's amazing. Blake, that's a big question. Is this just a column of
Weather related. Nothing in nature does this, and look how stable it is.
Yeah, it's amazing. Blake, that's a big question. Is this just a column of water falling from the sky? That's exactly what it looks like, or
It's weird.
just a
I don't
natural
know,
water
guys.
spout. It's up to you to decide.
How could that be? I mean, this is to me, it doesn't make sense. It's not a tornado. It doesn't look like the clouds are moving that much.
More UFO videos coming in. Check this out.
It's weird. Okay. What we're looking at here, this is not the first time this was recorded. There was a TV show about 20 years ago. Unexplained UFOs. It had that guy, Frakes. His last name was Frakes. I think he was the guy who played Worf. No, he played number 1 in the newer version, you know, with General Picard or Captain Picard, whatever. Jean-Luc Picard, the bald guy, after Kirk. His second in command. Jonathan Frakes? No, that's the guy from... Well, anyway, it was in that one. This was on the show. Now here it is some 20-something years later. And the last time, it was at night, and it was seen in Russia. It even has a little window at the top. This is like such a weird... You'll see it. You'll see it in a minute. I don't know what this is, but it's cool. It's gotta be a balloon.
Kind of transparent,
it's gotta be
cylindrical UFO just hovering through the clouds at an extreme rate of speed. It's not undulating like
it's
any
moving,
balloon that
man.
I'm aware of. This thing is kind of crazy. It's captured at 30,000 feet from a passenger aboard a major airliner looking out their window, and they see this. I would be saying, what the heck is that?
Usually those clouds are at 10,000 feet.
Yeah, it almost looks like a fuselage off a rocket, but that's definitely not what we're looking at. We're looking at something undeniably a phenomenon because nobody could explain what this is. This is a fantastic UFO captured at 30,000 feet.
I don't see 30,000 feet. Those clouds are not 30,000 feet.
This is not oscillating. Dr. J, your opinion?
Dr. J is going to say, it's not something I've ever seen before. It looks great.
This one.
You know, rocket is what first came to my mind because you have a cone on one end, it's flat on the other end. It looks like the upper third of a rocket, but the weird thing is, it's not falling like a rocket. It's not going any way that our physics or our aerodynamics would, you know, dictate it goes. The fact that it's drifting from side to side at such a high altitude, obviously we don't see any rotors. We don't.
All right. Something's going on. I want to show you real quick. Ready, guys? This is right now.
He doesn't want any money. He's not out for any fame. He wants people to understand what's going on.
Third phase is live right now.
Is this some kind of ancient alien artifact that he found in the desert?
They're doing a premiere.
He's got it in his basement. He's doing some studies, some experiments.
How does that happen right when I'm recording too, by the way? That never ever happens, but first of all, that's gonna be annoying. Okay.
Whoa.
Wow, this thing has a mind of its own. Look at this. It doesn't want me to get a clear video of it. I'm gonna walk in here. Look at my other hand, it's doing nothing. I'm not turning any lights off. This is insane right now.
Oh, wow, I see. So when he steps in there to record
Okay, there it is.
Oh, it's not flashing.
I'm keeping it locked in this room. It's kind of like a dungeon.
There it goes.
Stupid light. Hopefully it's just the light, not anything going on with this thing. Yeah, here's where I'm gonna keep it and do some experiments.
So
I'm gonna get some good pictures of
apparently
just the markings. And I'll put
a
those
metallic
in the video too,
UFO
for
with
everybody to
ancient
look over
hieroglyphs found
if you
in the
want.
desert. So this is supposedly
yeah,
a
hopefully
UFO.
it's pretty secure in here.
Or a mini UFO, I guess.
I'm gonna see if it just needs to be turned.
We didn't see the first few minutes. Let me see if there's
whatever.
Oh, what's this?
All right, guys, what's your thoughts on this? This is breaking news coming into third phase of moon. Like Ken Panama, he may have found some kind of alien life in his backyard. Now this guy has some kind of possible ancient...
This is the beginning.
Fuck me. Well, I just burned my hand. Holy shit.
So he found something now? This
Well,
guy?
I'm gonna get killed.
Here, we're gonna see something here in a second.
All right, what did James find in the desert, buried beneath the... just under the surface? I guess this is a photograph he took of it flying moments earlier as it crashed down into the sand. I'm not exactly sure of the exact circumstances behind this, but James brings this object, whatever it is, he brings it back home to do some studies on it. Apparently he's even developed some kind of rash, but this is the early stages of his first encounter bringing it home.
So I have it in this box here outside of my car, just to be safe. When I get close to it, I almost feel like throwing up. It's kind of weird, but it seems like the thing is... it seems like it's alive and it's dying. It's vibrating in patterns and it's vibrating weaker and weaker each time, so... if I die, know that I did not commit suicide. I would never do that. I'm gonna try to bring this thing home and uncover the truth, no matter what it is. I don't care.
James stated that whatever this object was, that it created some kind of resonation, like it was vibrating, humming.
Look at this. Hieroglyphs.
Giving off something that he couldn't quite explain. He said it was kind of creepy, but then he brings it home.
Okay guys, here it is again. I just got home. It's really reflective, so I'm gonna try not to reveal myself in the reflection. I'm gonna show you all the markings. So here's this side. And I'm still not touching it with my hand because I think it is dangerous or radioactive or something.
Shouldn't even
really
be that.
small.
You shouldn't even. Oh, look at
There's
this.
that hexagram.
Oh, come on.
Which, yeah.
Come on.
I agree, it doesn't look that good, but
No, not buying
I
it.
can tell you I didn't make it.
Look at this. It's. Oh, come on. What is this from your shop
Like a
class,
triangle
dude?
in the middle with two lines. And it's
Oh,
essentially the same on this side, but the markings are
Oh
slightly
yeah,
different,
it's a
like the words on the
two-sided,
side.
two-way. You know, so some people
me
know
find
what
that
this
other-
looks like. This
Oh,
is
there it is.
alien sex probe
Okay, guys.
for horses,
I guess that marks
for cows.
the day I posted
Jesus.
on YouTube the full object. So now I'm gonna keep trying to post like every day so I don't disappear, but we all know how these things go, so just wish for the best for me.
Yeah,
It has some kind of possible ancient alien artifact in his possession. He's afraid that he might be found out. He doesn't want to be doxxed to exactly where he lives, but he's got this in his possession, and apparently he's going to be taking some time away to concentrate on his life. But right now he's got this thing and he doesn't know what to exactly make of it. He thinks that it could be some kind of ancient alien artifact. He says it has some kind of magnetic properties to it.
I'm just doing an update today. I haven't really been around it too much, but
At least it's not a
today because I've
sphere.
been busy, but kind of trying to not spend too much time next to it in case I am getting radiation from it, which I already feel kind of like puking right now. Because I'm standing here, it's like just a feeling of despairish,
What do you got, the
puking,
King of Hearts there?
whatever. Wow, it's actually, this is the first time I walked in here and I feel terrible right now.
What's going on?
Okay, that was weird. It's already, I already feel it going away, but the second I got in there, it was starting to feel weird, but okay, what I was gonna say is, I was gonna make a video of me with my face and stuff and saying who I am, but I decided not to because some people are telling me, they're warning me. I'm just gonna take it slow for now. I'm going to secure it before I go to work. I may or may not take it with me.
Bro, they already know who you are by your YouTube channel.
So, just so that nobody knows exactly
or whatever,
where it is.
wherever this is posted, they know. If the government wants to know.
I am prepared to be put in harm's way for this, because this is... I want to uncover the truth, and nobody knows anything. There's all this speculation, but I want to figure out what's really out there, and I'm going to do it for you guys, and I don't...
More updates coming in from Ken Panama. This is some of the latest photographs of K-25. He dubbed the creature that he found apparently coming out of a meteorite, some life form. Everybody called it the Thing or Venom. Now it's called K-25. He just conducted, I think, by the way, a live interview with Secret Service Sam on his YouTube channel just moments ago. We're going to be sharing that with you maybe a little bit later today, or you can go check it out yourself. It's up on YouTube. But, you know, Ken, apparently he's got an underwater camera now. He didn't have one at the time, but he's gone back. He says he's revealed the location of this exact bunker system. It's in a national park that anybody right now could go over there and see it, see the K-25 for themselves.
Huh.
Wow, that's wild. Yeah, anybody there in Panama, I urge you, go out to this abandoned military base, get video, see if K-25 is alive, and send us a video right away, because I think that, you know, people are going to be surrounding this area. I'm sure people are very familiar with this spot. And look at this thing. It's still live, guys. If this is indeed real and not some manufactured hoax, we're looking at something still living, guys. Ken Panama stated that he doesn't think this is dangerous in any shape or form. I don't know. I might not agree with him, but he had a little bit to say earlier today on his TikTok channel.
Ahorita fuera mi casa. No. Es difícil tener la privacidad.
He says that he's being harassed. People want to interview him. He's getting contacted from all over the place.
Aww.
He just kind of wants to be left alone. He's having a hard time handling.
Well, then don't put your friggin' face and everything on the internet, you yahoo.
The limelight on him. He wants to kind of disappear from the internet. That's what he hopes. He doesn't want to become famous.
That's like taking off all your clothes and running around outside and say, don't look at me, you know?
He says he's not a filmmaker. He doesn't want to apparently tell everybody exactly what his profession is. Just moments ago, he's...
All right, enough of that nonsense. You can go to Third Phase of Moon right now and catch that premiere. It's happening. I'll put the link in the show description. You guys want to go check it out, because we're done. I want to thank everybody for hanging out tonight here on Goof On. There's the Third Phase of Moon video if you want to go watch it live right now. We'll be back tomorrow night. Thank you, moderators, super chatters, newcomers, and veterans, making this an enjoyable evening. Thank you for behaving. And we just want the truth out there. That's it. And no matter... this Buga Sphere shit's done. Now that that's done, now we've got another one, the Rod, whatever you want to call this, K-25 guy. I mean, there's so many weird things people are trying to get fame off of. It's very obvious what's happening. But we'll keep bringing you the news as it comes in. So thanks for hanging out tonight. And I hope you have a great rest of your Monday. Let's go watch some football. Shall we? I think it starts in a few minutes. All right. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate it. And, you know, nothing ever works. I'll see you guys. If you ain't looking up, you ain't looking out for ufology. It's true. Alien bless.
Who's the one?